Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Realm of Ori. In this video, we will continue with Volume 15, Chapter 3, The Intensifying Battlefield, Part 4. And before we start, this video contains spoilers from the Tensura Light Novel. And by the way guys, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon to get notifications for upcoming videos. So without further ado, let's get into the video. The three surviving generals panicked, not expecting the army leader to be defeated. Their screams and laments were deafening, and they even had an impact on the battle. Barago was the first to act. He turned back and rushed to Gladim's side, no longer tangled with Gabiru. The demon beast particle roar blew away Gladim's body. Only the head with a remorseful expression remained, and it was no longer possible to rise from the dead in that state. What a cruel thing to do. Our long-cherished wish was still a long way from coming true. Gabiru rushed over as well, chasing after the lamenting Barago. He stabbed the Lizardman clan's secret treasure, the water vortex spear, at Barago without a care in the world. Gabiru's gaze still fixed on Barago. Wonderful victory, Sir Carrion. I admire the Lion King's majesty. The complimented Carrion's face, on the other hand, did not look good. What's the matter? Are you hurt? No, it's the awakening. It appears that the souls that were once owned by Gladim are making their way towards me. I can't laugh at Gladim anymore for falling defenseless at a time like this. I'm sorry, but I'm going to sleep here. If you still have the strength, protect me. Of course. May you rest in peace. Carrion smiled back, then collapsed back onto his back, and fell asleep with a final word of hope that he would wake up well. Carrion, who appeared to be bold and fearless, couldn't escape Evolution's drowsiness either. You'll never be forgiven by me. If you haven't done anything to make a profit, I'll never agree with you. Gabiru and Carrion were the targets of Barago's abhorrent gaze. He held the relics of the radiant Gladim in his hands. The white tiger claw is a mythical weapon that becomes a realistic weapon with the owner's consciousness once the owner is identified. Lend me your strength, white tiger claw. Allow me to avenge the death of Lord Gladim. The white tiger claws radiated an even more intense glow, as if echoing Barago's voice. The light drew back and became a spear. As your master, you must identify with me. You're called Gabiru, right? I'm going to murder both you and the thief who slept there. I've made a pact between men that I'll never let you bother Sir Carrion while he's sleeping. The two males then fought once more. Frey's unique skill, Skysphere Eye, allowed her to grasp the situation in every corner of the ground while fighting at high speed in the airborne battle. Everything within this double clairvoyant lock's specific range coordinates can be seen at a glance. Frey was able to understand what was going on the ground because she had a clear mind. On the one hand, Frey was fighting Najim, while on the other, she was deciphering the correct answer. It's true that luck is a part of strength. You How dare you try to fool Lord Gladim when you're powerless to stop me? You say that, right? I'm not trying to fool him, I'm simply stating the facts. After all, I'm not helpless, I've just yet to strike. I don't think you're mistaken. Frey's strength as an old demon lord was not a ruse, even if she rarely used it. Najim the Vermilion Sparrow has a lot more mana than she does, but she's also a lot faster and more skilled than she is. He's a fugitive. He's a deceiver. It's not like you're making a big deal out of it. After the fight, we'll make a decision. Frey had the advantage in terms of speed, but the opponent's staying power was superior. This will only result in a gradual decline, but there are always chances to win in unusual places. Aren't you a little worried? Huh? What are you doing? I can now see the souls as well. It's convenient to be able to see thanks to these eyes. Did you say you could see something? Najim sneered, and Frey's wrists were finally caught by the claws. Ahahaha. What a fool you are. Just talking and accidentally getting caught by me, right? Najim's tone changed as she became more convinced of her victory, and this shift in attitude indicated that Najim was in a hurry right now. Despite the fact that Frey was in a crisis, she maintained her composure. The remark went on, obliviously acknowledging those instances. Take it. Magic electric shockwave. What followed seemed to be a one-sided ravage as Najim began the onslaught. Frey's clothes were cracking from the shockwave, but she had no bitter expression on her face and was still staring at Najim as if she didn't care. Najim wasn't sure about Frey's appearance, but she assumed it was just a bluff. Najim tortured Frey even more after deciding that it was only right to continue the attack. Frey, on the other hand, remained unaffected. Not even close, huh? What's so close? Are you starting to realize what's going on? The amount of mana was gradually increasing in comparison to when the battle first began. It appears that you'll sleep like Gladim did. All I have to do now is wait for the opportunity. What's the big deal? I'll just kill you right now and flee to safety. Frey must be eliminated before Evolution Sleep arrives. As a result, Najim came out even more ferociously to ratchet up the intensity of the attack. Magic Shockwave. The intensity of the electric shock scorched Frey for an unknown number of times during the first attack. Frey, on the other hand, had no burns on her body, she was only leaning back from the shockwave and was completely unharmed. Is that a little strange? Why does this guy, who can't do anything, seem to enjoy himself so much? It's fantastic. However, based on your reaction, I'm convinced that, as the mother of a former queen, I want you to be happy and free of racial strife. Did you say something? If the queen's secret is revealed, she will be executed. So I exiled you without telling you anything. You've got to be joking, right? Is it possible for a fledgling to survive after being abandoned at birth? That was a blatant attempt to kill me. However, you made it through. This fact demonstrates that you were being looked after quietly. Mother is naive as well. What the hell is going on? This is the point that Frey makes, and it's one that Najim has questioned for a long time. It's incredible how one can survive the early years of childhood before one's own birth. So she made the excuse that she had probably survived by instinct because she was a mutant. Hearing what Frey had said, however, the doubts that had arisen in the first place resurfaced. It's a bluff. I see what you mean. You're attempting to deceive me, so expect a reversal. It would have been nice to beg for mercy, but as an original demon lord, you can't let that happen, can you? Go to hell. Maximum shockwave of magical electricity. Frey was struck by the full force of the purple lightning. And that was the exact moment Frey had been anticipating. It's pitiful. I let you get away, and now you've returned to die. Only one queen can exist. I killed Mother in order to gain the throne. Of course, you'll have to kill each other with me if you're not abandoned. Then I might as well have killed you. Winged queens require a wide range of skills. And it will be those born with these skills who will be recognized as the next queen. You're also unlucky in that you were born as half of my twin. You've been smugly talking since just now. Then I'll get down to business. The queen will have an absolute advantage in an attack of the same race. In other words, harpy attacks will have no effect on me. Stop lying. How can something so ridiculous be? You're trying to conjure up a story to get me into trouble, so conjure up something convincing. It's a shame you don't believe me, but I'm telling you the truth. The old and new queens didn't have to fight each other, by the way. Originally, the sisters with the same ability should have won the battle, and the queen would be the one who could take the opponent's ability for herself. What the hell is going on? It was up to me to kill your mother because you were born with a flaw. You also inexcusably disregarded your mother's desire to see you live. I'm not sure if you're a sister, but I wish you could hide away and live. You've got to be kidding. Do you believe you've won? I can also fight outside of the Harpy clan because I'm your sister. Just make use of that power. It's too late. I have already saved enough energy. I don't want to cause you any discomfort. I'm going to kill you. Sister, I bid you farewell. Reflexes. In one breath, the accumulated purple electricity was released. Frey's ability, the unique skill of the two-knocker, which allows her to return the attacks she receives to her opponent. Najim ate the accumulated electric shock head-on, instantly turning black and dying on the spot. It doesn't matter if it's a younger or older sister, it's the mother's naivete that causes so much trouble. Still, one thing, sister, is quite enviable. At the very least, your mother adored you. Frey said his goodbyes to the fallen Najim. Najim, on the other hand, had missed Frey's farewell. The winged sisters were unable to communicate with one another, and their second encounter came to a close.